Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the New York Yankees. Big storyline of this one is the recent struggles of today's starter. Just hasn't seemed to be able to find his rhythm.
Yeah, Boog, just look at these stats. We've seen his frustration building every time he leaves one up in the zone. Can't overthink it. Needs to just trust his instincts and let it fly out there.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And today on the hill, Clark Schmidt. What do you look for here?
Well, his main pitch is that cutter, and he will use it to jam guys, especially opposite-handed matchups. And then, same-handed matchups, just trying to miss the barrel of the bat. He's just got to make sure that he doesn't start it over the heart of the plate, because then it can go right into the sweet spot of the bat. When it's right, it's got late horizontal movement. So he still has to mix in his other offerings. He can't just rely on that cutter. Otherwise, hitters will start diving at it.
Here's the Giants lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
One strike.
He swings and fouls one off. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 3. Stays alive. Check swing at the full count offering. Appeal to third. No swing. That's ball 4. He walked him. Here's Lamont Wade Jr.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Here's Elliot Ramos.
The left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
The 1-1. In the air, right field. Judge is there. And that is that. So the Giants leave one. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Now, Cody Bellinger. Well, Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
And let's take a look at the lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Aaron Judge.
We are watching one of the greatest hitters that has ever lived. You're talking about a career OPS over 1,000. Think of the other names in the conversation with this guy. Rogers Hornsby, Lou Gehrig, Jimmy Fox, Ted Williams, Babe Ruth. Just amazing.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. And there's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Judge rips that one. That's long gone. He sends a rocket to left. It's 1-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
So 2 away with nobody on. And next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton, coming off a big one yesterday where he knocked in 5. Swing, a high fly ball, deep left field. That's back. And it's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. That's his 5th homer in the series. And they add on. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Base is empty with 2 away. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr., one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Swing and a base hit, and that keeps the inning going. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every...
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around second is Jazz. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ramos going back on this one. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball. Top of the second, and the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Over to Goldie. That's an out. And they get Adames for the out. And here is Matt Chapman. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Chapman, a former All-Star, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Herrera Encarnacion digs in now. 2 hits and 4 at bats during yesterday's ball game. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Chapman stands at first with 1 out. And a foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Right side, foul. And it goes just foul. Strike 3, got him with the sweeper. And up next for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. as he was out front that time. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot. Comebacker to the mound. They get the force. That ends the frame. One left for San Francisco. They trail it here 2-0. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. That one is absolutely belted. And out of here. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And the batter now, Jason Dominguez. That's back there and gone. His 13th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that one is gone. Home run number 20 on the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-zip. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Well, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is off the wall. Not in time, it's a double.
All over that one right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
So Bob Melvin out of the dugout, and he's ready to make a move. Logan Webb won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here is Aaron Judge. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So they're at the corners now. And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that one is lifted in the air. Nabs it. Quick recovery from the misplay, pays off for the out. It beats him back to first. It's a triple play. On to the third inning. And now the right fielder, Brett Wisely. Schmidt back to work. And that misses. And that's ball one.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's there with a leadoff double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And that one fouled off. That one misses, and a count 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in the second game of the series. Good job to fight that one off. And they'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Lee in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Foul ball there. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder, but he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. And digging in for San Francisco, Lamont Wade Jr. And there's the strike.
Oh, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Bellinger makes the catch, and that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And that one wrapped foul. That one ripped right center field. Gone. A solo shot. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they add a run. It's 7-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boone. We knew it wasn't coming back. Pitcher tried to intimidate with that fastball up and in, but he was ready for it. Pulled the trigger, and man, explosive through the zone right there.
Here is Goldschmidt. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. He made him pay for that one. His 18th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 8-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered in this game. Hard hit right side. He'll do it himself. One gone, bottom of the third inning. And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. He's already homered here in this one. Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. in his second homer of the game, and they add a run. It's 9-0.
Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Out there to center. Lee. Long run. And that's a double. Man at second with one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Oswald Peraza, 1 for 2. And that's a fair ball. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Now back, right fielder.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Double play ball to second, and he can't come up with it. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air.
So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Robbie Ray.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of a...
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. On to inning number 4. It's the Yankees 10 and the Giants nothing. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze. I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun. And I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze. And it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But, yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, they'd have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. And that just misses. Left field. Dominguez on the move. And there's one down. Willie Adames stands in. Grounded out his first time. Tap foul at the plate. That
1-1.
misses, and that's ball 1. And that is out of play. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him looking, that's a strikeout. And here is Matt Chapman, 1 for 1 with a single so far. First offering, and it just misses. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Hard hit to third. Throws to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Giants down in order. They're down 10-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Ray, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Gets down, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now the catcher comes up to him, Austin Wells. Here's the pitch, runner on the go. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swing and a miss.
No balls. 2 strikes.
That's hard hit on the line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and a ground ball. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Fitzgerald to second. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera, a switch hitter batting right. Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over. But they push across 1 run. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the DH, Herrera Encarnacion. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Next offering misses down and away. Fouls one off. 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard. Patrick Bailey now at the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Encarnacion gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Cabrera snags it for the 2nd out. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Fitzgerald goes 6'1", 205 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round. back
One
in
ball,
2019.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
2 outs. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So the Giants leave one. They trail in this one 11-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Ranging back. Slams into the wall and hangs on.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
And that's a base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, shortstop, Oswald.
And now the shortstop, Oswald Peraza. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Bellinger leads off first with 1 away. Line drive. And there's 2 away. It's Aaron Judge now. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. Oh, look at the stop. The throw, nicely done for the out. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. New inning getting started at the plate. Jung-Hoo Lee. Schmidt back to work. In the air, right field. One up, one down.
Now batting, the first
So up next, Lamont Wade Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. A little bit low, and it's 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it falls. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Elliot Ramos will hit next. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Throws to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. On the ground to third. And foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Clark Schmidt done for the day, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. New pitcher for the Yankees, Scott Efros.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while. Coming on here after 5 days rest.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Ramos has this one sized up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. That one ripped. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe. And that's his third hit. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Foul ball. Chisholm leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Runner takes off for third. And that one ripped into right. And he makes the catch. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Matt Chapman. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Up next for the Giants.
And now here is Gerard Encarnacion. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second for 1. Over to first, safe.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First pitch misses. Man at first, 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike. And a foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The Giants with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Puts it away for the out, and there's 2 down. Brett Wisely, the next Giant to hit.
Brett Wisely.
Fastball for a strike. On the ground, and that's just foul. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And that is that. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And it's fouled away.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
Now pitching for
Randy Rodriguez, ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Lee makes the grab, 2 down. And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And that one hammered. That's bad. That's his third home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 12-0.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that? He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Swung on, belted. That's back. Out of here. They go back-to-back. His second home run of the game. It's 13-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Oswald Peraza.
Number 71, Tyler.
Out front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1.
Fouled off left side. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. It looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. High fly ball down the left field line. Back there. Into the second deck and gone. Kiss that ball goodbye. That one felt good. His first homer of the year. It's 14-0.
I guess it's safe to say it's raining home runs now as well. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for New York, Aaron Judge. Pulls that one foul. Two outs. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
That one ripped left field. Gone! Another homer. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they add to the lead. It's 15-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Wow, 4 consecutive home runs. These guys are taking batting practice in the game. Just unbelievable at bats. And I tell you what, that hitting coach over there in the dugout, he's feeling pretty proud of himself right now.
So 2 down. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. That one ripped left field. Way back there. Got all of that one. A laser to left. 6th of the series, and they tack one on the board. It's 16-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another.
Here comes the manager. 2 down, bases empty. Next to hit, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And first offering is fouled off. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these.
Ramos brings it in, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Tyler.
Ground ball left side. It's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Yep. Lee stands in now and watches strike 1. In the air, left field. And out number 1 on the grab. And here's the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Coming home. He'll score easily. Dominguez fires it in quickly. Lead runner stops at second.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Up the middle. Throw to first in time.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. And that's outside.
1-0.
That's down and in. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Now 3-0. There's the strike. Hard hit left side. Peraza fires over to first. And they get Adames for the out. That ends. Bottom of the 8th. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. This one popped up. Adames hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Goldie steps into the box. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Stretches out and hauls it in. Back in the Bronx, we go to the 9th, and digging in for San Francisco, Matt Chapman. Right through there for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, A lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So now here's the DH. Gerard Encarnacion. And that's in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, bases empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Just missed. Out to short. Over to Goldie. Out. 2 up, 2 down.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound.
Pitching for the Yankees, number 43, Jonathan.
Ripped towards third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees take the first 2 games of this series.
Well, just another big win today, and everyone is jumping on board behind this ball club. They're playing so well. They're packing the stands, and it's just an exciting brand of baseball. We'll see how far it goes, but right now, no one thinks it's going to end anytime soon.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.